Hey everybody, I'm here with my good friend Santi, who knows nothing about ocean liners. And today we're going to be reacting to some AI content about Titanic. Here we go.
You might want to record it.
What?
Record!
It's record. Oh yeah, you're right, Never mind. Here, hold on.
But it's already messing up.
It's my first time doing a open ocean 400 face reveal. Okay.
Yo, it's a face reveal, bro. Look at it, he's beautiful.
Okay. Okay, here we go. This first one is called Titanic, the Final Hours Reconstructed AI Cinematic by Before Time. Okay, why you laugh? Okay, here we go.
Welcome to Before Time. Tonight, we travel back to the North Atlantic Ocean in April of 1912 aboard the most famous ship ever built. The RMS Titanic was the largest moving object.
Why is it so slow?
Hold on. Okay, well.
Yo, I believe it was. No, it can't be the largest human object ever built, bro. We built rocket ships.
At the time, the Titanic was the largest ship or man-made moving object ever built in 1912.
Cool.
Yeah, okay.
A floating palace designed to represent the power, wealth, and technological confidence of the early...
Why does it have 5 funnels? And why is the red paint...
It's red, bro. It's just the lighting.
No.
Yes.
No, why
Yes.
is the red paint sitting above the waterline?
I don't know.
I mean, the ship itself doesn't look that bad. It kind of looks like in real pictures. But what bothers me the most is that it has 5 funnels. Let me see.
Titanic is 5 funnels.
No, it's 4 funnels.
Why only 4?
Wait, no. Technically, it's actually 3 because
Yeah, bro, get it right.
Yeah, because
I knew it was 3.
The fourth one was actually a dummy funnel because the Cunard Line had 4 funnels on their ships for the Lusitania and Mauritania, and they didn't want their ships to have less funnels than Cunard. So
20th century. More than 2,000 passengers and crew
they got
sailed aboard her maiden voyage, believing they were crossing the Atlantic on the safest ship ever constructed.
Why is the baby so tough?
Safest ship? I don't think so.
They said it was unsinkable.
No, that's kind of the same thing, but no, I don't think the White Star Line ever said that the ship was unsinkable. I think they mentioned this one time that the ship was as unsinkable as they could make a ship at the time.
So they said it was unsinkable.
No, as unsinkable as they can make a ship. That doesn't mean it's unsinkable. Cause as unsinkable, like it could survive with 4 compartments flooded.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay. We're 30 seconds in and we spent like 5 minutes talking.
3, bro.
Well, I have.
The video. Look.
Yeah, I know, but I'm doing it for dramatic effect.
I'm doing it for a dramatic effect.
Okay, let's move on.
4 days later.
Okay, I noticed something. Why is the ship... Look, let's play the video. Pay attention to in which way the ship is moving.
Titanic.
Why is the ship traveling backwards? Is the stern the bow?
1912, the final hours.
And why is the iceberg on the port side, bro? It's supposed to be on the starboard side.
I mean...
It's traveling backwards.
Well, how do you know that's the iceberg it's gonna hit? Maybe it's just passing by an iceberg. Because it's not even driving towards the iceberg.
Well, actually, that's...
See? Use your brain!
Okay, well...
Oh my god!
Okay, wait, let's go.
Why is it 15 minutes?
No, trust.
The largest ship in the world.
Why did we go back from that to that to that to that? Now we're hopping around.
Why is this the ship while it's being built, and why does it have funnels?
It's supposed to have
It's not. Yeah, but it's supposed to have its funnels installed during the fitting out process, not when it's before it's launched. Yo. Okay. Well, I don't care this anymore. Well, okay, let's keep going.
When Titanic launched in 1911, the ship stunned the world. Built in Belfast by Harland and Wolff,
They got that right.
Titanic stretched more than 880 feet long and weighed
No, it
over
was longer.
46,000
It was
tons.
lighter.
Her engines
No, it
alone
wasn't.
were enormous enough to power an
What is
Holy AI,
wrong with the engine room?
That looks like a grandfather clock, but
Dude.
like 20 times bigger.
Bro, the grandfather's right there, bro. Okay, well, let's keep going.
entire city district.
Is that
Everything
true?
about the ship was designed to inspire.
What is wrong with the grand staircase?
It's pretty grand.
I mean, why? I think the statue is wrong. The whole staircase is wrong.
How is the whole staircase wrong?
Well, not everything, but mostly
The
everything.
staircase has stairs, so it's
The design is wrong.
after.
You know what this reminds me of? I remember I was reading I was reading the other day and
You can read. I'm just kidding.
yo, this okay. Well, so I was reading the other day and I was reading this article about the you remember when I did the story of the Olympic? Have y'all seen that video? So like
isn't it like 4 episodes long?
yeah, the one with like 4 episodes long. This reminds me of the one time where I found out that the Olympics grand staircase was actually painted green.
Green like the grass. You gamers go touch grass.
So and this made me like so mad. I'm like, why would you do this? Why would you? It's look like Shrek now, bro. Look like the Hulk, bro.
You look like Shrek.
But now don't listen to him. Don't listen. Okay, we'll just keep.
Am I
going.
wrong?
Yeah. We'll just keep going.
See?
No. Let's just keep going.
First-class passengers walked through grand staircases illuminated by glass domes and electric light.
Okay, wait.
It's literally
Luxury
Be quiet,
suites
be quiet.
contained private promenades, fireplaces, libraries, fine dining rooms.
Were there libraries in the first class? I'm not sure, but
Yo, he doesn't know something.
no. I don't know a lot of stuff. It's based on things that I know a lot about the shit, but there's still some places that I don't know. But I know there was a library on the ship, but I'm not sure if they had in the rooms the library.
So, okay.
Okay, yeah. Well, let's keep on.
Baths, smoking lounges, and some of the most expensive furniture ever placed aboard a ship.
Okay.
For wealthy travelers, Titanic was not simply transportation. It was a symbol of status. But below the luxury decks, thousands of others experienced
Wait,
a
be
very
quiet,
different
bro. I'm trying to. Okay, let's go back.
It was a symbol of status. But below the luxury decks,
Stop
thousands of
saying
others
this.
experienced
Yo,
a
just be
very
quiet, bro. I can't. I'm going to turn off.
Third-class passengers, many of them immigrants traveling to America, slept in crowded cabins deep inside the ship. Families from Ireland.
Okay.
Ireland?
Yeah, the ship was built in Ireland, or wait,
No. I thought it left Southampton.
no. I can't hear because you keep yapping or something. What did they say?
Well, because they said status. It's not status, it's status.
Yeah, I know it's status. It doesn't matter right now. We gotta keep going.
Many of them immigrants
See, it's
traveling to America,
Nah.
slept in
Okay,
crowded
you keep
cabins
quiet.
deep inside the ship. Families from Ireland, Scandinavia, East.
Yeah, the
But it left
ship.
Southampton.
Yeah, the ship left Southampton, but the families are from Ireland.
But Ireland is like here, and Southampton's like here.
Yeah, they got it. There's this thing called traveling.
I guess, bro.
Yeah, many of the passengers went to Southampton on trains, bro.
Oh.
Trains were a thing back then. Okay,
Actually, I've been on a train before in London.
Okay, and now why is there a kid alone in the where I believe is A deck? And why is the railing so short? Adults are gonna fall over the thing.
Well, maybe it's just the perspective.
And why is he doesn't look that? Is that a dude or is that a kid?
That's a kid, bro.
Okay, well, and why is there bags on the?
Maybe it's food.
That does that look like food to you, bro? I don't.
Well, it could be like grains.
Bro, it look like stuffing, bro.
It could be like grains.
Oh shit! We spent like 11 minutes talking, and we're barely 1 minute. No, 2 minutes.
1:55.
Yeah. Well, okay. Let's keep going.
Eastern Europe and the Middle East carried nearly everything they owned aboard Titanic, hoping to begin new lives in the United
See,
States.
it's a kid.
In total, more than 2,000.
Oh nah, crash out, bro.
My hand. Okay. Well. Okay. So I don't want to know what the problem is here. Why is the like? Is that supposed to be the bow of the ship? Cause if it is, passengers shouldn't even be there.
Why?
I don't think they were allowed because there were a bunch of stuff on there, like I don't know. There were like cranes and stuff on the, I think at the front of the ship, and I only know one passenger who actually.
Maybe
I keep forgetting.
Maybe that's the back of the ship and it's right in that.
Okay, let's see which direction the ship is going. No, it's going forward. It's going forward.
Well, I had hope, guys.
Yeah, and okay. Why are there?
See, the railing is high.
Why is the
Why are they wearing gloves?
Coronavirus, hantavirus, bro. They're on a cruise ship, bro.
But bro, it's like old though. It's like status.
Yo. Okay, well, let's keep going.
Aboard the ship during its maiden voyage from Southampton to New York City.
Okay, well, that one shot.
Why is he built like a coal?
Why is he? Actually, this is not supposed to happen. They had special places for the firemen to go to not make contact with the Titanic's passengers. And okay, well, I'm pretty sure the band was inside, not outside, but they were only outside for the sinking, cause lifeboats.
Were they playing while it sunk?
Yes, bro. They play. I don't know. They played for like. I don't know.
So they were. So while the ship was sinking and everyone was going crazy.
Yes, they were playing music while the ship was sinking.
So they're about to die, and they decide to.
No, because they have to act like calm to not make any panic with the passengers.
Gang, they're already going insane. They're gonna die,
bro. Well, actually, I'm not sure if they were told what was going on because I don't think the only person who knew was like the captain and Thomas Andrews, the ship's designer.
I'm taking notes, guys. Trust.
Yeah, take notes. You'll need them in school. Okay. Okay, well, let's keep going.
Engineers, musicians, servants, cooks, coal workers,
Servants.
children, and entire families. For a few brief days, Titanic became a floating version of the modern world itself. Confidence in technology.
What
The
happened
early
to
20th century was an age obsessed with progress. Electricity transformed cities. Automobiles appeared on roads. Airplanes had begun flying only a few
Why is it so low?
I don't think. Well,
Why is it flying so low and it's wiggling? It's like, boom.
Yeah, I know, and I don't think airplanes were that known back then.
I mean,
I know it was.
I think you're gonna be able to know it if you see a flying thing in the air. That is
no. I know the Wright brothers developed the or did the.
That's the one that looks like the Wright brothers.
Yeah, they did it. I think in.
Although why does it look like cardboard? Genuinely, bro.
Yeah,
look at it.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's keep watching.
And Titanic represented the peak of that new industrial confidence.
I was going to. Okay, well, never mind. I was going to say
described the ship
actually
as nearly unsinkable. Technically, no official company document ever claimed Titanic could never sink.
They got that right. Let's go. And you said it was unsinkable.
Yo, that was just me like copying everybody else, bro.
See, this kid don't. Titanic Noob versus Titanic Pro.
Is bro really hitting the Noob versus Pro versus God Minecraft reference?
Yep. Okay, well, let's keep going.
But the ship's advanced watertight compartments created enormous public confidence. Many passengers believed the vessel was safer than any ship before it. Even the crew trusted Titanic deeply. That confidence would become deadly. Life aboard Titanic. By April 14th, 1912, the voyage felt calm and routine. The Atlantic Ocean was unusually still. First-class passengers...
Why does it look like that?
Whoa, hold up.
April 14th, 1912, the voyage felt calm and routine. The Atlantic Ocean was unusual.
Why is there two sterns?
See, there's 4 funnels now.
Yeah, there's 4 funnels, but now where's the bow?
Right there.
No, that's not the bow. That's the stern or something. There are 2 sterns.
Yo, it's built like a mirror. See.
Yo. Okay, well.
Usually still.
See?
First-class passengers attended elegant dinners beneath glittering chandeliers, while orchestras performed in luxurious.
Yo, that is not how WAP looks.
What is wrong with this dining room, bro?
Businessmen discussed finance and politics, while wealthy families drank wine and
there
walked
was
the promenade decks
Yeah, but
beneath
why are you
cold
smoking
Atlantic
in the dining room?
stars.
Not in the smoking
No,
Elsewhere,
it's the
children
that's
played
the
in
smoking
third-class
room.
corridors, while immigrants gathered together, singing songs from their home countries.
They only did that for like
Deep
April
below the
14th.
waterline, hundreds of firemen and engineers worked endlessly inside Titanic's
Why is there water
engine
inside?
rooms and boiler rooms.
Yeah,
The
why
heat
is
there
that?
was brutal. Coal workers shoveled tons of coal into
Why does he
enormous
look like the
furnaces
Hulk?
hour after hour
Oh,
to
no.
keep the giant ship moving westward toward America. Above them,
America.
most passengers slept peacefully. Very few realized the danger waiting ahead. Ice warnings. Throughout April 14th, Titanic received multiple wireless warnings from nearby ships reporting dangerous ice fields directly along the route. Several captains warned about drifting sea ice and massive icebergs in the North Atlantic.
That's why you
Some
gotta
of
pay
these
attention to
warnings
people,
reached
right?
Titanic's
Yeah.
bridge. Others never reached senior officers because the wireless operators were overwhelmed sending passenger messages to shore. Despite the warnings, Titanic continued moving at high speed.
Actually, it's not like they ignored the warnings. I know that Captain Smith did receive some iceberg warnings, and he actually changed the ship's course to try and avoid these icebergs. So yeah, it's not like they ignored the iceberg warnings completely. You're cooked. Oh, probably
They
both.
were taken into account.
Yeah, and we still got like 10 more minutes
Fine, I can just charge my phone.
for the first video. We still gotta do like 15 minutes, so it's okay, bro. It's okay. It's 20 minutes. Okay, well.
The night was dangerously deceptive. The sea remained extremely calm, making icebergs harder to spot because waves were not breaking visibly against the ice. There was also
Why are the lights turned off?
Why do I see no
Why-
Aurora Borealis? I think. Wait, no.
I don't
That's
know.
just the
Yeah, that atmosphere.
Okay, yeah, cool. Bye.
Wait, no, wait, hold on.
Okay, we get it. The lights are turned off. Cool.
About what they said. The iceberg kind of was invisible for this one optical illusion called a cold water mirage, I think.
I'm pretty sure icebergs, like, the bottom is like almost always like 2 or 3 times bigger than the top.
So the officers on the bridge should have thought that they avoided the iceberg, but they actually struck it. I think there's this one passenger who said that he felt the shaking and a part of ice flew in through the porthole window. Okay, well, let's keep going.
Only darkness. The temperature continued falling as Titanic pushed deeper into the ice field. The final evening.
See, the lights are on.
On the evening of April 14th, passengers continued enjoying the voyage.
Yo, if it is cold, then why she's not
that the disaster had
wearing
already
coat?
begun unfolding.
Yeah, for real.
In first class, guests attended dinners featuring multiple luxury courses served on fine china beneath electric light.
China.
Some passengers later described the atmosphere aboard Titanic that night as unusually peaceful. Outside, the Atlantic stretched endlessly beneath a sky filled with
That's a pretty
stars.
sky, bro.
The ocean looked almost like black glass.
This kind of looks like Olympic now.
Yo, they're sister ships, bro. They're supposed to look similar.
No, there's multiple differences between the ship.
Okay, here we go.
One of them being that the nameplate doesn't say Titanic, but it says Olympic. Second.
Okay, bro.
Okay.
That's
Let's just go. Let's go.
At approximately 11:40 p.m., lookouts Frederick Fleet and Reginald Lee suddenly saw something directly ahead. An iceberg.
Nah, I thought it was a cat.
You beat
Fleet
by
rang
1
the warning bell 3 times and telephoned the bridge. Iceberg right ahead. First Officer William Murdoch immediately ordered the ship to turn and attempted to reverse the engines.
Actually,
Titanic was
it's more likely that he stopped the engines.
Why can't he anchor the ship?
No, you're thinking Tiny Sailor's Word that the ship stops immediately as you anchor. No, because someone has to do this whole thing. They actually, in tests, they figured out that the Titanic had about 30 to 40 seconds to dodge the iceberg. So if you're saying lower the anchor, they wouldn't have time, bro.
Okay, hold on. So what if you put the spinny thingy full force backwards?
You mean full of stern? What happened?
Yo.
What saved to? Oh, it's because the phone turned off. Okay, well, we can record again. I have okay, well,
How much storage do you have?
I have 50% of storage. Just about. I was deleting things to make more room. It went from 100% to 50.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. You're probably getting annoyed by me pausing and I've been talking for almost half an hour. Maybe I should stop now. Never mind. Okay.
simply too large and moving too fast. Moments later, the iceberg scraped along the starboard side of the ship.
Okay.
To many passengers, the collision did not feel catastrophic. Some barely noticed it at all. But beneath the waterline, the iceberg had opened multiple sections of the hull. Seawater began flooding into the forward compartments. Within minutes, Titanic's designers realized the truth. The ship would sink. Realization. Captain Edward Smith entered the ship's mailroom and lower compartments alongside engineers to inspect the damage. The flooding was unstoppable. Titanic had been designed to survive damage to several watertight compartments, but too many had been breached. Water now spilled from one compartment into the next, like a staircase slowly filling with the Atlantic Ocean. Chief designer Thomas
there any
Andrews
fishes
soon
in there?
calculated that Titanic had less than 3 hours remaining. At first, many passengers refused to believe.
Wait, what? Hold up.
Designer Thomas Andrews soon calculated that Titanic had less than 3 hours remaining.
It is true that it was less than 3 hours, but I don't think he would have said that. I don't think he would have said that it was less than 3 hours. The Titanic sunk in 2 hours and 40 minutes, which is less than 3 hours, but the Thomas Andrews actually gave the ship about an hour and an hour and a half for the whole ship to start lowering, and then she capsizes.
And split, like,
Well,
right? Because that happened, right?
that happened, but I don't think anyone was expecting that, because they added multiple safety
Support.
measures.
Like support beams, I guess. Because it's like inside the
What are
water.
you talking about?
Okay, never mind.
At first, many passengers refused to believe the danger was serious. The ship still appeared stable, the lights still worked, the orchestra still played, the interiors remained warm and luxurious. It did not feel like a disaster. That illusion would not last. Lifeboats. Titanic carried lifeboats for only a fraction of the...
Hold on.
No way the dude is actually pausing. That's my job.
No. Where is this? Is that a bridge?
In the ocean.
No. But what are these?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
What are those?
It's AI. I don't know where that is. It's AI. The ship does not look anything like in real life.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is, if you're look, this little thingy on the side, that's like the window of the ship, right? So if you're looking out, why is there a bridge in the middle of the ocean?
Cause it's rough. Wait, hold up. You might be. Cause it's rough. You might be right.
I'm onto something.
Yeah, but you noticed an error in the AI, not an error in the ship's story. So you're not well.
I'm doing what I can do.
Okay, well, let's keep going. No.
Your favorite crab? Titanic carried lifeboats for only a fraction of the people aboard.
Yeah, cause like he was
This was
telling me that it was
technically
like,
legal under outdated
cause
maritime...
like they said they wouldn't be necessary, or like something. I don't remember. You were telling me.
They wouldn't be able to launch a lifeboat.
Yeah.
If they had enough for. Yeah, well, this is actually true, cause if they carried more lifeboats. If they bro, stop, bro. Okay, if they carried more lifeboats, they this wouldn't be possible to launch all of them in what they believe was an hour and a half, cause the ship actually carried 20 lifeboats, 4 of them being collapsible boats, and
So you can collapse them.
no, they're basically like rafts. And these they only managed to launch 18 in an hour and a half. So they wouldn't, and the last 2 just floated off. So they wouldn't have been able to launch more lifeboats.
All right.
regulations based on ship tonnage rather than passenger capacity. Even worse, many early lifeboats launched partially empty because officers feared overcrowding them.
I think
Crew
the
members
first lifeboat
struggled to
launched
convince
with
passengers to
28
board.
people.
Some passengers simply refused to leave the warm, brightly lit ship for small boats hanging above freezing darkness.
Yeah, cause the Titanic. Wait, no, not Titanic. The lifeboats. They weren't seen as a means to survive or escape a sinking ship. They were seen as a means to get you to another ship who is coming to your rescue, and
like
to take them to there and then go to and from to drop you off there.
Like for the Titanic, wasn't it? Like the Olympic.
For the
No.
what do you mean?
No, like in a video, like you said something about like 500 miles away.
Yeah, the Olympic was 500 miles away. There were ships closer to the, or what do you mean?
Yeah. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, and after that, they saw a lifeboat as a means to survive.
Meanwhile, third-class passengers faced additional confusion navigating the enormous ship. Language barriers, locked gates, poor directions, and growing panic.
Locked gates. The officers or crew members didn't lock passengers down below decks. You're not even paying attention, but they didn't lock passengers below decks. They just actually, well, they didn't even try. These were gates to prevent passengers from going to areas that were for other
for like VIP.
What?
You know, like for the important person. You know, like first class.
Yeah, well, kind of.
First class.
Yeah, and I also mentioned earlier about how they didn't want passengers to make contact with the ship's engineers.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's keep going.
Made escape far more difficult for many immigrant families below deck. As the situation worsened, the divide between social classes became terrifyingly visible. Panic spreads. Around 12:45 a.m., the first distress rockets fired into the sky above Titanic.
That sounds right.
Why is it like that?
Nearby ships saw them, but no rescue vessel arrived in time.
Actually, it's kind of true, but
So.
but the closest ship that to the Titanic is believed to be the SS Californian, and
I made that ship.
And what do you mean?
I designed it.
No, you didn't. So, and Titanic saw like a mystery ship on the horizon, and the Californian saw them too, shooting distress rockets about the same time, and they started to contact each other using Morse lamps.
Telegram.
No, because the
Morse lamps. Yeah.
Yeah,
You shine the light like.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, but the wireless, they couldn't contact them through, they couldn't contact them through wireless because the wireless operator had gone to sleep. So, okay, and just because bro slept,
You cannot be that tired, bro.
I mean, if it's only you, that's why Titanic had two wireless operators, Harold Bright and John Phillips.
John Wick. I'll be back.
But
Go for the chucha.
Popcorn. We got some popcorn. We're almost done. We just have like 4 minutes left.
Oh, let's go.
We're not putting the bow there, right?
Yeah,
We're not putting, because then you're going to be. Nah, we're not doing that, bro. Oh, okay, well, let's just, you hold the bow out, yeah.
Answer.
Okay, let's go. Okay.
The breakup.
Bro, why is he breaking up with his boyfriend, bro?
Yo. What do you mean, boyfriend?
Well, ships are her.
Well, yeah, but actually, I think, in South America, they actually refer to ships as he.
Is this in South America? Anywhere remotely near
It's just
South
fun
America?
fact, bro. Nah. Okay, I can't. So let's keep going.
At approximately 2:20 a.m.
The sure is gone.
15th, 1912, Titanic could no longer support its own weight. The enormous ship broke apart between
I thought it broke apart like that, not like that.
Yeah, that's the B break. That's the actual theory. Whoever made that theory is actually dumb. The ship was at like 20 degrees or something.
So it was like that, and then
Yeah.
it looked like that.
Yeah, because the engines were like too heavy. That was like a major factor.
So it didn't break like this.
No,
Then why is it breaking like that in the video?
it's AI. Don't believe everything you see on the internet, kids. You should know this by now. Especially you. You're like 13 years old and you believe everything.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Are you gonna play it? Dude, no.
For decades, survivors
Wait,
disagree.
actually, I was gonna say something, but you paused. They mentioned 2:20. That was the time that the ship was gone. The breakup happened like 3 minutes before that, like at 2:17.
Can we call it something else that isn't breakup? It just sounds like Titanic's breaking up with it.
Broken half.
Splitting.
Oh yeah, splitting.
Yo, why does it look like that?
Yeah, why is this dude so afraid? What is he afraid of? Is he looking at something?
No. Look at it. Why are there only 2 funnels?
Because they collapsed. Because the other 2 collapsed, bro.
Yeah, but why is there still smoke coming out?
That's probably the smoke of the ship splitting.
Why would that cause smoke?
You do realize that ship split all the way down to the boiler rooms. And this could cause explosion. Go kaboom.
Well, why didn't it go kaboom boom? Kaboom, kablow.
Buddy, the ship is over there. Why are you looking over here?
About whether Titanic split in half before sinking. Modern wreck analysis.
Why is the ship so far away from its other
The
half?
stern briefly rose high into the air above.
Why is the ship sinking like this? It's supposed to be going like this. But actually,
You dropped the popcorn.
okay, I'm sorry. Actually, the ship, it shows there that the ship split in between the 4th and 3rd funnel. It actually split right under the 3rd funnel.
The stern is the back part, right?
Yeah, but yes. How much? Okay.
The Atlantic, while terrified passengers
Yo,
climbed
why is
to
this sinking
railings
like
and
that?
decks.
Because it's AI,
Then
bro.
the entire ship disappeared beneath the ocean. The lights finally went out.
That's wrong. The lights went out when the ship broke.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Actually, some emergency lights did stay on, but they were like, they're not a lot.
Silence followed.
Fine.
And then came the screams. Hundreds of people remained trapped in the freezing water, surrounded by darkness
Just get on
and
board.
floating debris. Most would not survive more than several minutes. Lifeboats nearby heard the cries echoing across the Atlantic night. Many survivors later described those sounds as the most horrifying moment of the disaster.
That's true.
Rescue.
They were
At
rescued?
approximately 4 a.m.,
You think they died of starvation, bro?
Yes.
You think
I mean, they could have.
they were rescued? Why do you?
Alright, that's how we have stories of survivors.
Yeah, that's why we have stories of survivors. No. Why do you think I know a lot about the ship? Because I read... Okay, well, let's just keep going.
You read? Oh wait, we already went over this.
Yeah, we already went over this, bro. And we've almost been talking for an hour of just watching this 14-minute video. Okay, wow.
The RMS Carpathia finally arrived at the disaster site.
See, they were rescued.
By then, Titanic was gone. Only
Really?
lifeboats, debris, and bodies remained scattered across the freezing ocean. Carpathia rescued roughly 700 survivors. More than 1,500 people died.
That's true.
The disaster shocked the world. Newspapers across Europe and America covered the sinking for weeks.
Only Europe and America?
Titanic quickly became more than a maritime tragedy. It became a symbol of human arrogance, technological overconfidence, class division, and the terrifying power of nature. Discovery of the wreck. For decades, Titanic rested undiscovered, nearly 12,000.
This has nothing to do with the video. Why you go?
Well, because I know it's so far deep.
Oh, okay. It's like 2.5 miles from
12,500 feet.
Yeah, it's okay. Well,
500 feet beneath the Atlantic Ocean. In 1985, explorer Robert Ballard finally located the wreck. The ship had split apart during the sinking, exactly as some survivors described. Today, Titanic continues slowly decaying on the ocean floor. Rust-consuming bacteria gradually destroy what remains of the once legendary ship.
what is wrong
Even
with
now,
No.
Titanic still fascinates the world, more than a century later. Because
Okay,
Titanic was
hold on.
not simply a shipwreck.
Oh no, what happened? Saw what?
Is that a person or a submarine?
That's the. You think it's a ghost?
No, is that a person or a submarine?
That's a
Because
submarine,
a person
bro.
cannot survive down there. There's too much pressure.
It's pressurized.
The
How do you think they
submarine-
found the wreck?
No, the submarine can, but the person is not pressured.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Of the once legendary ship. But even now, Titanic still fascinates the world, more than a century later. Because Titanic was not simply a shipwreck, it was a moment when modern civilization suddenly realized that technology, wealth, and confidence could not fully control nature. Thank you for watching Before Time. If you enjoyed this journey into one of history's most famous disasters, be sure to subscribe for more cinematic historical documentaries exploring lost worlds, forgotten moments, and the events that changed history.
Alright.